On today's episode of Game Design, we're going to be discussing Persona 5's Confidant system, and how its mechanics and rewards incentivize the player into making certain decisions. Persona is a pretty weird series when it comes to the game design, as it's split into two completely distinct sections of gameplay. The first half is traditional dungeon crawling that you'd find in basically any JRPG, and the other half is an almost visual novel slice of high school life simulator, where you talk to friends, work part-time jobs, and try to make yourself a well-rounded person through various activities. While these two sections might seem completely independent of each other, this couldn't be further from the truth, as the social aspect of the game has direct effects on the dungeon crawling. The key way that this is done is through the Confidant system. The Confidants are specific NPCs and party members that the character can choose to spend time with in order to learn more about them. But the rewards and impact of this don't stop at these interesting tidbits of story, as you gain tangible rewards such as bonus experience for fusions and character-specific perks. Generally speaking, the perks that you get from party members' Confidant chains mostly pertain to in-battle tactics that they can use, such as additional attacks, guarding you from death, or helping you in negotiations. Non-party member Confidants like Hifumi can grant you additional strategies, such as swapping members out mid-battle. Takemi will sell you more powerful medicine, or your most frequently visited Pornhub category can show up to heal you after a dungeon so you can spend more time in the social part of the game. And this is where we get into the fun part of the video. With the ever-present and limited calendar time the character is allotted, the game design of the Confidant system actively pushes the player into making sociopathic tendencies by prioritizing certain confidants over others based not on the character relationships, but on what benefits you the most. Characters with less beneficial abilities will be completely ignored by players looking to optimize their strength. Since they don't serve a practical purpose to you, you can throw them in the trash until you literally have nobody else to talk to.
You're garbage. And you know it.
Even party members aren't safe from this treatment, as players will most likely find their own optimal party composition and will choose to focus their time and attention on them in order to give them greater confidant abilities. This practice effectively excludes the other party members from participating in combat due to their comparative inefficiency, as well as just plain out missing on their character development and their social links. Haru gets this treatment pretty bad due to her late appearance in the game. She doesn't get put in a lot of parties because investing in her confidant rank is impractical when the other party members are already near, if not already, maxed out. And in an even more cruel twist is how maxed out confidants are treated by the player afterwards. Since the player's gotten every material reward out of them, they're completely useless to you now. So why should you bother wasting time with them? What's that? You invited me to go do something fun with you? Sorry, pal. I already got what I needed from you, so I'm gonna ignore you in the social part of the game and hang out with other people because I can actually gain something from them. Wow, this game makes you a really fucking shitty friend. This even affects how you engage in conversations with characters, as giving them a response that they like in conversation will speed up the confidant ranking up process. So when people like Mishima are going fucking insane, you should probably tell him,
chill out, dickwad.
But your sociopathic ass will feed him lines of bullshit in order to boost his ego. This goes for every confidant in the game, as it transforms their interactions from responding in the way you would actually want to, and into a sociopathic puzzle game where you try to decipher what they want to hear the most. You stop seeing conversations as conversations. You see people and the conversations that you have with them as a complete numbers game. Another reason why this might seem more prevalent in Persona 5 in comparison to 4, at least in regards to party members, is the fact that the characters are a bit more boring and less fleshed out in 5 compared to 4. Your party members don't feel like the tight-knit group of bestest buddies in Persona 4. Instead, they feel exactly like what the system is called, confidants. They're more work associates than anything else, and that's how the player is encouraged to treat them. Granted, a huge reason why Persona 4 is praised for its characters is because the game structure and dungeons were entirely based around exploring their personalities, but even with this in consideration, Persona 5's character development stops almost immediately after characters actually join the party. Persona 3 protagonist, pretty chill emo dude. Persona 4 protagonist, coolest and friendliest dude in town.
You suck.
That's not very nice.
Persona 5 protagonist,
What an asshole!
Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not a huge fan of end slates, and having to do post-production for them in YouTube's shitty editor instead of Premiere is a little bit of a pain in the ass, so I'm going to try to keep this one pretty short. If you hit the like button, that helps a lot. You can also click the little bell icon if you want notifications whenever I upload, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.